Hello everyone, my name is Brewcrick and oh wow, the camera came in quick there. Hello everyone, my name is Brewcrick, you can call me Brew. We're on board a very specialized fighter because today we're doing, well, usually I say short and it's anything but. I will try and say short and let's see if we can make this video short. We're doing a short weapons test on a very, very special weapon. Well, it used to be a special weapon. I used to love that weapon. The BRAP sounds it made soothed my soul. That's right. Today in 317.1 we're revisiting the size 5 ballistic Gatling gun that is the AD5B. Let's hope it still shreds. But I've heard some worrying things. Let's get to it! So yes, the AD5Bs, the infamous Redeemer turret Gatling guns, these big old chonky guns right here. Well, one of them that I've got on our Vanguard? I need to upgrade my talking weapon system, let alone my ship's weapon system. On the Vanguard Warden, the big AD5B, size 5 as I said, we had so much fun with this gun on the Warden back a few patches ago. We threw it on our 600i. We're going to throw it on other vessels as well. We just didn't get around to it, but I've been hearing some worrying reports about this ballistic Gatling, that it's not performing as well, that its DPS isn't as good, its round count isn't as good, so we're going to revisit it afresh on this weapons test video about this gun. I mean, just look at it in relationship to what already is quite a big heavy fighter, I believe the Warden is classified as. Let me see. Yeah, the Warden's classified as a heavy fighter, and it strikes a pose on the nose of this heavy fighter, the ballistic Gatling does. And I don't want to fire up any rounds because I want to do like a true test for you with this weapon on today's video. But look at the thing, it is absolutely fantastic, and you'll see it firing on all its glory in just a minute. Just if you're curious about this gun and its history, so it used to be only attainable for Redeemer owners on the turrets of the Redeemer, but now, if this video test proves successful and you do want to purchase one, you can do it in-game with your hard-earned AUEC, and you can do it at Area 18 Center Mass for 55,840 AUEC, and I would have said that would have been more than worth it back when we were reviewing this before, because back then only Redeemer pilots who own the ship could get this gun. But has it been nerfed? Some of its stats, its alpha damage is 97 per round, its fire rate 1,300 rounds per minute. It's listed as having 2,600 rounds, which feels similar to what it was when we reviewed it last. Its recommended range is all the way up in 2,800 meters, but I didn't use it that way. I got the shields of the vessel down using the lasers on the Warden, and then used the ballistic to finish them off. So, and its ammo speed is 700 meters per second. I don't know an awful lot about ballistics. I never really used them. I loved this Gatling because it had so many rounds. It just popped stuff. And in combination with the lazy? Put me away, I'm done. With the laser cannons, those MVSAs you see on the right of my screen, they tore into the shields. Pew, pew, pew. And the Gatling did its job. So, we're going to go now, and we've got an atmospheric fight all set up for you. This is a weapons test video. Let's see how the AD5Bs feel in 317.1, and should this be a weapon that you put on one of your size 5 capable ships? Let's find out. Okay, so I've turned up the game volume because one thing that I hope isn't affected is the sound these things used to make. And I was trying to get a thumbnail for the video earlier, and I noticed the sort of barrel flash doesn't seem to be as detailed as it was. Maybe that's just my settings or something along those lines. I don't know. I haven't actually flown the Warden really at all this patch, so this will be interesting from a general survivability, but we're here to talk about the cannon and my impressions with it. So we'll kill everything here. Hopefully we don't get blown to pieces, because I haven't flown the Warden in a while. I don't even know what I'm doing with my MFDs. There we go. Let's put the comms on down here so we don't get the comms bug. In terms of what we're fighting, Valkyrie, good target. It's going to cut through us because we're less maneuverable. Another Valkyrie. It's a triple threat Valkyrie. Good test. So the ADPs, I call them ADPs. That's not even a thing. The AD5Bs, Ballistic Gatling guns, used to do very well against Valkyries. We're running a lag pip. So we're going to weaken them down with our MVSAs. What's the point of me speaking? Because I can't. The MVSA cannons, put a bit of power to the forward shields, and then we're going to open up with the ballistics. So let's just try that out. See if we come across any. Oh, bit of. I don't know what that. Okay. So this is my first time on today. I thought I would do a quick little weapons review after work, after the day job. And we're already getting sort of desyncing and jumping around, so that's not so much fun. So yes, I'm going to try and use these cannons the way I did. Is I'm intentionally getting the shield down, and then we're opening up with the cannon. So that's to conserve ammunition, but it's also just to give us the opportunity to stay out fighting longer before we have to go back in. And that was fun. Before we have to go back into Port Olisar because I bounty hunting Crusader. And rearm and repair. Not gonna lie, that was fun. That was fun. So same again, let's weaken those shields down with our cannons. Looks like we might be getting a little bit of shield issues there. And then once we've got those shields gone, we finish off with the big... Do you hear it? I just wanted to let that run through. So I don't know, maybe it's been a while since I've used those cannons. It felt like it maybe took a few more rounds than that. So we're in one fight already. Now, normally if we're bounty hunting and I don't have my call to arms on, that would probably pay for the restock and rearm. You know, we're in one fight and we've used a good few rounds. I mean, obviously if you're just going to go full ballistics without weakening the shield, you're going to use the rounds even quicker. That was fun, though. That was fun. We'll continue to do the weapons test against other ships as well, so we'll try and find some Hurricanes. I'll jump cut to those fights. So far, and it might be just in the class of ship I'm in, the Warden, of course, is, you know, good shielding. Just going to open up with my ballistics here. You know, so I'm able to take a hit or two. But, yeah. These are as fun as I remember them. These are as fun as I remember them. Look at that, guys. I'll not waste any more ammunition. Let's jump into another fight. I'll try and articulate what I'm feeling with these guns. But so far after that first fight, even though, you know, we did use a few rounds there, in the Warden, the AD5Bs feel good. They feel good. We earned 20,000 on that VHRT, 2 more VHRTs, and we've paid for it. We've paid for the gun. Might be worth exploring. I'll jump cut to the next fight. Guys, why haven't I been flying my Vanguard Warden in this patch? I don't know. Anyway, there's the big cannon mounted on the front. The Warden has 2 size 2 shields, so... yes, it can take a bit of a hit. I need to take this thing out again. We need to do another deep dive in this thing. There's more to be said about it, and a few hidden compartments that some of you have let me know about. We've got a Valkyrie. We've got a Valkyrie. Is this the Knight of the Valkyries? It looks like it is, guys. So, alright, let's see how this cannon does. I still can't find my call to arms for some reason, so that's a bit annoying. We could be earning some extra cash, but we'll fight all of these just so I can give you that kill time and feel. It's a little bit of a showcase for the, well, the cannons are going to do all the damage there. Once we get low on armor, or low on rounds, I'll kill one of these ships solely with the AD5B, because it's not a fair weapon test. They are getting helped massively by the fact that I've got those 4 MSVAs. Oh, look at this thing get shred! Oh, I did miss this gun. It's a big, massive Gatling gun. It's just a big, massive Gatling gun. I mean, what's there not to like? Look at it! Look at it! Go on! Yes! Yeah. I don't really have any more professional commentary than that. I'll stop wasting rounds. But that's a very cool shot. I watched Top Gun Maverick recently. Very cool shot. Let's see if we can get a third-person kill in our next fight. Hopefully it's in a nice light moon slash planet like Daymar that we're on now. There's not an awful lot to say. I'm not worrying about ammunitions. That was 2 VHRTs. We're over 50% if you look at the top right-hand corner. I'm not feeling any issues with DPS, with weapon or round velocity or anything like that. I gotta be honest, they feel kind of as they did before. They are being helped massively with the MVSA, so if you're just using these, say, on a 600i where there's just 3 of them, maybe that's a different story, and that's a very difficult platform to use them on if you're fighting VHRTs against, you know, quicker ships and things like that. So let's hope the Night of the Endless Valkyries doesn't go on much longer. We'll try another fight, and let's just see what they're like against more nimbler ships. Of course, we want to pull out a Hurricane and see how they perform there. And I will take just the cannon, the Ballistic Gatling gun on its own without the backup of the lasers of the MVSAs, because I think that's going to make a big difference. But so far in this combination, I'm really enjoying it. And I think I want to go and do another weapons test on the size 4 versions of these, which I haven't tried yet. And I want to put them on a Car-to-Wall, because a lot of people have said that could be interesting. Anyway, let's do another fight and just see if there's anything else to comment on. But so far, save up 60 grand, put it on a Warden's nose. You're going to have a lot of fun and sound like an absolute fool as I am, grinning ear to ear. Alright, next fight. So we're back in our good old home of Yela in the orbiting asteroid belt, and we're taking our cannon out for probably the last time in this video, because there's not a lot more to say about it. I am enjoying it. I recommend you buy it and put it on a Warden. We can try it out, because I think let's do a new series on this cannon in 3.17.1 just to be sure, but on a Warden it feels just as good as it did. It feels fun. It feels a lot of fun. It feels a lot of fun. On a 600i, on a Constellation, on the ships that can have it. Is it going to feel as much fun? I don't know. I struggled a bit with the 600i. Let me interrupt myself. Here's the test we want. Here's the test we want. I want some Buccaneers and Gladiuses, but we've got the Hurricane. So I want to have the fight with Hurricane in peace, without having to worry about too much about like shields and stuff. So let's kill the easier targets. So even though the Valkyries are super aggressive now, with this setup, we should hopefully be able to mince the Valkyrie very, very quickly. So let's come around. A little bit of desync, hibbity hopping going there. Whoa, okay, yep. Bit of desyncing going on there. I am using the cannons, the laser cannons, to help me, just so we can do the fun test against the Hurricane. But you see that it is hopping around. 317.1. What are you doing to me? Stop with your hopscotch. Oh, it feels so good to use the cannons. I mean, the Ballistic Gatlings. Laser cannons are good in this too as well. So this is the... Okay. So, Valkyries now have the ability to teleport. And I didn't know we were getting teleporters in this game. But apparently, they have the ability to teleport. It's going to be so much fun trying out the size 4s and oh! Yes! Oh, anyway, sorry, it's too much fun. I haven't had this much fun bounty hunting in quite some time. Yes, my shields are under fire. It's okay, I'm in a Warden. Why haven't I been flying my Warden? Let's weaken the shields. Don't really, I'm keeping power to weapons. I'll actually switch it up to shields. Why not? And I am absolutely inaccurate. And I'm going to crash. No more crashing in this in a video, please. This is a nice, simple video. No balls ups today. Thank you. And now we open up with the Gatlings. Come on, right in that nose. Give me that gold damage. Give me that gold. It's so much fun. Okay, so I do want a proper crack at the Hurricane. This is our first agile fighter we're going against. See, this is the thing I always liked about the AD5Bs, right? I'm not feeling anxious about ammo. I might now, if I'm just going to use the gun itself and not the lasers to help. I probably am. But that's why I felt like this combination was one of the most enjoyable because you use the lasers to whittle them down, and then you just, when you got them in the right position, launched into them with all the ballistic glory, and you murdered them to death. You murder them to death. You murder them to death. Oh, sorry. I hate hurricanes, and that was so good. That was so good. I was sorry. I was meant to do a cool... This camera, I set up this camera intentionally so you could get a cool shot of it. Here, feel free to click off. At this point, I am confident to sponsor and endorse the AD5Bs on award. And look at our ammo count. Is that half? Just a couple of rounds under half. 13 rounds under half. And we've now paid for it. Because that's, yeah, we've done 2 atmospherics in a space. We've paid for this gun. 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 60,000, guns paid for, happy days. So, I'm just going to have fun blowing stuff up. I will jump cut in that footage, waste the ammo down, and then we'll see the restock cost, because I remember back in the earlier patches, it was cheap as anything. It was stupidly cheap. It didn't make sense to be that cheap. So we'll finish off the video with that rearmament, but I want to splice in some footage of me having fun wasting that ammo. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, guys, bringing you back in here because we've got some of our agile craft. We've got a Hornet. Again, using no lasers, so we're just going to use the ballistics. It says its given range is 2,000. The Hornet is 3,000 and counting, you can see in the MFD. So let's put some rounds into it now. A lot of those shots are missing, so well, if we've got a few tickles there on the Hornet, but yeah, we're going to want to come in closer. So this could be one of the reasons why people are a little bit annoyed with this, and we're going to get swarmed by all sorts of ships here. So this is where normally it would be, yeah, whoa, shields going down. We've got 4 vessels on us. So if you don't mind, I don't want to blow up before getting you that cool first-person shot. I'm going to re-engage the lasers here. But I'll keep you with me, just so you can see what I'm doing. That Gladius is being a piece of sugar. So let's melt its face, or attempt to anyway, if I wasn't terrible at shooting guns. Power still on shields. You've got a little ballistic too, do you, Gladius? Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? Well, I've got this ballistic. Oh, damn. You hippity hoppity piece of crap. See it hippity hopping? Stop it. Stop bouncing. Stop bouncing. Get off the bed. Stop bouncing on the bed. Stop it. I'll tell you this, the ones that I'm deploying decoys. Well, that's not good. I think we got hit. I'm pretty sure we did get hit. Where's it gone? I was having too much fun, and then they want to ruin my day with this nonsense, with this. Right, so we need to get range, and the NPCs are a bit silly, so we'll get range. I've lost a wing. As long as you don't blow up my cannon in the front, I do not mind. Get range, and we just let the Gladius come to us, and then we'll murder it. That is my plan. That is my plan. But it is hot footing it, isn't it? Bloody hell. Okay, you're being a little bit maneuverable, but I want to get you now. So you're going to come around and flip your nose around, aren't you? No, you're deciding to zoom past me. Interesting behavior from the AI. Usually they come around like that and then flip around to meet you. I know this is a weapons test, but I can't not talk about the fight. That's the whole part of using the weapons. You don't use them to make tea. You don't use a Gatling to butter your bread, even though that would be quite interesting to see. You use it to fight. Let's try finishing it off with the Gatling. There we go. Now we're getting hits. Oh, that felt good. Oh, that felt good with that little... I mean, the NPCs let us away there. Didn't fire any shots at us. So this game's going to be a lot harder when the AI is really working as strong as it does in things like Arena Commander. But I wanted you to see that its stated range on Urkel, I think, is around 2,000 meters. You want to be firing this thing off under 1,000. So you can definitely make those shots count if you've got ammunition anxiety. If not, let rip. Let's just keep you with me while we do another maneuverable fighter, the Hornet. I want to weaken it up a little bit with the cannons, so I'm not wasting ammunition. There's another missile coming off, and then see what it's slow into the turn like that. Switch to the ballistics. Switch to the ballistics. We used some ballistic fire there. We still got 944 rounds. I'm very happy. This is a Hurricane was the one I really wanted to test. I'm not too concerned about the miss. The miss is not my concern. Oh, we already did a Hurricane. Well, we'll just blow one up again. So you can see it. And then I'll go do the third person for the miss. Because it doesn't maneuver as much. Look at that jankiness. If I wasn't having so much fun with the Gatling gun, that would immediately give me... Like, I get a lot of anxiety with this game. I get riled up by... I can tell my heart starts going into overdrive. Well, we didn't even need the Gatling that time. You know, this game causes such frustration at times, and I'll always be honest about that. But the AD5Bs are just making me feel happy today. Alright, final kill of the video. And we'll summarize, but I think you know what I'm going to say about this gun. Let's try a third-person kill. And I might even summarize while I'm firing in this way. Oh, that looks sweet. Say what you want about this game. Oh, no, this is going to be hard when it's doing hippity-hoppity. It does look good. I should just really go weapons-free in this, shouldn't I? But I've never seen... Come on, Mrs. Stop being so maneuverable. Oh! It is a cool shot. I haven't done something like this in a while, so I'm a little bit out of practice. I just need to get him slow into a turn. Let me just go in here. Let me get him slow into a turn. Like this. It's a wee bit too far away. Get some! Come on! Yes! There's that goal that I like to see. Oh, we blew off that little ramp. I think that's an improvement. I think the Freelancer could do with that ramp, take it off the back, because that's the only thing that really gets in the way of that back turret. Anyway, we're not reviewing the Freelancer. That's 4 again. Come on. Oh, yes. How much ammo have we got left? We still got 644 rounds. I've always had ammo anxiety. I hate, like, with ballistic guns going, oh, my main gun is now useless, but the 80... yes! I keep forgetting its name. AD5Bs. Or the one of them in this occasion. I have no concerns whatsoever. It feels like a really fun firework display. Really fantastic. Oh, don't mind my broken wing. Oh, sorry, I don't want to make this don't want to make you seasick. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. And even with all that pissing about, I've still got 260 rounds. Okay, I will finish off these rounds as I'm speaking to you. We will go to Port Al-Assar. We will restock, and we'll see how much that's going to cost us. But that's what... How many bounties? At least 4 or 5 bounties, I think. Yeah. I am really, really pleasantly surprised at the big ballistic gatlings, the 85Bs. Very pleasantly surprised. Okay, let's see how much it costs to rearm. Alright, everyone. Here we are at Port Al-Assar. I've turned on our ballistic cam to see if I can land us in style without smashing us, the warden, and what's turned out to be the very effective and still very enjoyable ballistic Gatling gun. There we go. Wasn't that good, but it'll do. There it is on the deck. Look at that thing. Sorry. I said this would be short. You know, I don't know why I keep saying that. I never do anything short, but that's just because I love this fucking game. And all its wonderful toys. Okay, you want to know the price of how much restocking that entire clip is going to cost you. Is the running cost of this gun way too much? Well, here we go. I didn't fire any missiles, and just like before, I still think it's too cheap, but whatever. It's only 385 AUEC, and if our call to arms had been working, one additional kill off the main target would have covered costs, and then all that lovely VHRT goodness, that 20k plus, is pure profit. Are you kidding me? More expensive because I blew off the bloody wings in my messing about. Aye, my goodness. Absolutely fantastic. So there you have it, everyone. The AD5B Ballistic Gatling gun. So big I could barely... Hang on. There we go. So big I could barely get it in the camera shot. Should you get one? Well, I can comfortably guarantee and endorse you getting one for your Vanguard class ships. Having that on the nose, I think the accuracy is perfect. There's no convergence issues or anything like that. Should you get it for things like your Constellation series, your 600i? Well, I struggled with it last time, really to recommend it. Maybe we can test it again. But for 317.1, I can comfortably say that putting one of these things on your Vanguard series ship, going out bounty hunting, is cost effective. You don't run out of ammo that quickly, especially if you pair it with the lasers. But most importantly of all, you're going to have so much fun with it. I haven't smiled so much in ages. And it's thanks... Oh, it's too large. It's thanks to this big chunk and bit of metal here over my shoulder. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful week, a wonderful day, and may your Gatling gun dreams be fulfilled with the AD5B. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Just look at the size of it. Absolutely feckin' ridiculous. Amazing. There's bound to be some sort of health and safety issue with this. Ah, well. Now I want to strap 2 of them onto it. Please, CIG. Let me stick Gatling guns all over my Warden. Give me the duct tape. Give me it. Please. I'm headbutting the screen until you allow me to have 6 AD5Bs on my Warden. I've gone crazy, man. Brew became so obsessed with his Gatling gun that he ended up marrying it. And him and his AD5B lived happily ever after. The end.